Please get ready for a dictation of Part 5 of Indian Railway Budget Speech 2016-17. It is a speech delivered by Shri Suresh Prabhakar Prabhu introducing the railway budget for 2016-17 on 25th of February 2016. It has been taken from the website textguru.in. It is beginning from para 43 onwards. 5 seconds. Start. We introduced Wi-Fi services at stations, especially for our youth and business travelers. The process has begun. We intend to commission Wi-Fi services at 100 stations this year and at 400 more stations in the next 2 years. We are partnering with Google in this endeavor. I take this opportunity to invite all other service providers and entrepreneurs to partner with us in this initiative. The passenger experience is significantly governed by the efficiency and quality of services on a railway station. Besides improvement in service, a redeveloped railway station would also provide opportunities for generating significant non-tariff revenues. We are redeveloping our stations using different models. Based on one of these models, the contract for redevelopment of Habibganj station in Bhopal, for which the financial bid has been received, while 4 other stations are in advanced stage of bidding. In a landmark decision, Cabinet has approved redevelopment of 400 stations through PPP. This is expected to be the largest transit-oriented development in the world and hence involves complex decision-making on the basis of a bankable structure for private participation. It is proposed to undertake a bidding process for a few large and medium stations during the course of the next financial year. Apart from taking up stations through the PPP mode, we are also exploring the possibility of availing multilateral financial investments for the development of certain other stations and partnering with state governments. We are making a unique attempt to combine cleanliness with creativity. I had appealed to numerous social organizations to come forward to beautify our stations. I am happy to inform the House that walls of many stations have been converted to murals, which have not only improved the aesthetics but also spread awareness on socially relevant schemes. One such scheme that deserves special mention is wildlife conservation, illustrated through the paintings done at Savai Madhopur station. Hazaribagh, Borivali, Khar, Udaipur, Bikaner are some of the other stations which showcase local art and talent. I thank them all and request similar support next year for aesthetic upgradation of our stations, we will make special efforts to showcase tribal art. A single accident or loss of a single life causes me great sorrow and anguish. It also demonstrates that we still have a long way to go in realizing our objective of a zero accident regime. Although our safety record is better at 20% lower accidents compared to the previous year, there is much more that is required to be done. I truly believe that the way forward to eliminate accidents from Indian Railways is through adoption and assimilation of latest technology. We have entered into a R&D partnership with leading railway institutions of the world, Railway Technical Research Institute, Japan, and Korean Rail Research Institute. They will work with Indian Railways to improve operations on existing network and hence provide a roadmap for zero accident railway system in India. In the interim, we have examined the recommendations of the committee headed by Dr. Kakodkar and are working on their implementation. We are also working on anti-falling measures for overcrowded trains, mainly in the suburban sections. In 2015-16, we have closed 350 manned level crossings and eliminated 1,000 unmanned level crossings. 820 ROB have been completed in the current year and work is going on in 1,350 of them. In my budget speech last year, I had promised annualized saving of rupees 3,000 crore to be achieved by the third year. It is about 30% of the total traction supply cost. I am happy to announce that the target will be achieved in the next financial year itself, a year earlier than envisaged. For the first time, Indian Railways has leveraged provisions of the Electricity Act to procure power directly at competitive rates using its status as deemed distribution licensee. Power procurement contracts already signed and implemented will mean an annualized saving of rupees 1,300 crore. Further actions to source power already initiated will deliver annualized savings of rupees 1,700 crore during the coming year, taking the total to rupees 3,000 crore. In addition, the saving of rupees 300 crore is being targeted through demand side management and energy efficient measures. Locomotives with auxiliary load are now being manufactured by Indian Railways. Use of these locos will enable elimination of power cars, thereby replacing them with passenger coaches, which will enhance the carrying capacity of trains and significantly reduce travel time, noise level, fuel consumption, and carbon footprint. 4 such locos have been turned out in the current year, and another 39 are expected to be manufactured in 2016-17. Rail University is an important enabler to build sustained flow of skilled manpower a prime requisite for any world-class railway system. We have identified the National Academy of Indian Railways at Vadodara as the first institution which would be upgraded to a full-fledged university. Preparations are in full swing to establish the university during the next financial year. Stop.